Welcome to the watch party for Disney Plus's newest Marvel series, Moon Knight. Yes, I am the one in charge today, you poor bastards. My name is Ryan O'Regan. Well, with me as always is Devani. See, I can
Davion,
actually press in the right direction. See that? See how
yes,
they ever do it?
Davion Bussy. Get it real, get it right.
Look, I never am good with like proper names. It's like I call you Day as opposed to just
Yeah,
Divine. It's like
exactly.
I'm good with
So
nicknames. That's my thing. If I
nickname.
actually go ahead and present everybody by their last names, I would be screwing everything up. Kind of like I am now, considering I'm drawing out this early part of the show. But unfortunately, our normal taskmaster, Scott Churchson, he is busy on set right now. So it's
Yeah,
pretty much just going to be us taking care of the show today as we go ahead and we check out this. Well, what is essentially the first of its kind as far as Marvel Disney Plus shows are concerned, because this is
yeah,
going to be the first time that we're watching a show regarding a character that has not been introduced in the MCU yet. Pretty much all the previous shows that we got, whether it's Falcon Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Loki, WandaVision, it's all been established characters from the movies that we've already gotten to see, and so it's pretty much more follow up. This is the first genuine, original Disney Plus Marvel show. And what a weird choice to go with. I'm sorry, but
I I'm gonna be honest. I think it's not a weird choice because if you really think about it, it's actually pushing the envelope.
how so?
Because when do you ever see Disney deal with dark, dark type of material? Moon Knight
Netflix.
is a
I
no.
mean, this is the first time it's
Disney
canon, but yes.
Disney never really deals with dark, sinister, dark,
You
sadistic
never watched
dark.
The Black Cauldron, or Something Wicked This Way Comes,
No,
or
I said with
The Black
Disney.
Hole.
Disney never did anything dark, dark.
They had a period in the 80s, but obviously it wasn't
But
financial lucrative.
yeah, but think about it. Like it took how many years for them to actually get this dark? Look at WandaVision. Was a little dark, but it was getting it. Malcolm and the Winter Soldier. Yes, brutal. Yes, a little dark. Yes, but it had a message. But actually going with a dark character like Moonlight, think about it.
Don't
Disney
forget,
is
though, this is going to be the
opening their
Disney
horizon.
version. I
No,
mean,
Disney is opening its mind, its horizon. So you got to look at it that way.
possibly. I mean, this possibly might be the most grittiest thing that Disney Plus has put on in regards to its shows. But you also have to remember, Dark Knight is not someone that's like necessarily exclusive as far as Disney content. If you
You
look at
mean
any of
Moon
the
Knight?
animated Marvel shows, they've introduced Moon Knight in a couple of times. I think usually he's voiced by Diedrich Bader,
Yeah,
and they show him as just like this kind of rough, gruff talking dude who like constantly talks to
yeah,
the moon.
right.
So
But
they,
not
they,
his
they've kind of
actual.
softened him to some respect as they've
Yeah,
introduced him in Disney form. So there's
right.
no guarantee that this is going to be like the same Moon Knight that we know of the comics.
We don't know
We don't. This is a
until we
brand new
press
thing.
play. Until we
Yeah.
press play. So just to let the audience know, this is a watch party. There's gonna be moments where you have us acting a little bit silly throughout the time, but just bear with us, watch it with us, enjoy it with us.
Yeah, do feel free to chime in. Of course, if anyone goes ahead and puts any comments, I will go ahead and put them up. So
Mhm.
this way you can become part of the conversation as we go ahead and watch this. First episode is only about like 46 minutes or so that's not bad to start off.
Yeah.
I have it already queued up to 2 seconds because I have to be extra.
He's trying to beat me, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, because this has been the thing. Every time we've done one of these things, whether it's been DC, Marvel, whatever, Devani is always like 5 seconds ahead of everybody else, and I don't know how. We queue it up all at the same time, and still he gets early.
Verizon. Bios.
Don't throw your files at me. All right, I'm sorry, I'm poor. All right,
You're not poor.
I'm poor enough.
Stop it.
All right, okay,
You
fine.
know,
White. I'm white. I'm privileged. I get it. Yeah, but still.
ex-
Mind you, we're basically going to be watching a show about Ku Klux Batman. All right, let's not
oh
start.
my god, really? Really?
Look at him.
Really?
Look at him.
He technically he's Spanish.
But still, the all white
He
hood.
he's Spanish.
This, I'm just saying. Look.
He's Spanish.
All right. All right. Fine. 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 Anyway, before we get into any more controversy, let's go ahead and get the show started. If you're queued up on time, not ahead of me,
No, I'm
we
not.
can go ahead and do the countdown.
Duh.
I will. Okay. So everybody, again, we are starting at about like 2 seconds. If you want to go ahead, start from the very beginning, that's completely fine. We do have subtitles on, so this way nothing comes over. Feel free to go ahead and put up your volume as much as you like, as long as you probably hear us a little bit too. And we are about to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5. No, that's 1.5. 1, play. And it's loading. And it's loading. This is how you get ahead of me. It's loading. Screw your FiOS, man. God dang it. Well, okay, you're pausing whatever you're pausing right now. Pause.
Okay.
Pause. God damn this. Why? Why, Xfinity? Why do you do this to me? You know, I could blame Scott. I really could for the fact that he's not here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not petty like that.
Why blame Scott? He has nothing to do with this.
Because look what happens when he's gone.
It's not. Look.
See, now I'm going as crazy as the guy on the show. You know, this is not cool. Now I got to restart it. Jesus. I got everybody on my social media going ahead looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
You're not
that crazy.
You're not
I'll
crazy.
put up my hood like he does. It doesn't matter.
Wait, this is Emo Ryan, ladies and gentlemen.
All I want to do is watch the show about the crazy guy with the hood, but you know, no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay, now he looks like the kid from It, the one that got his arm bitten off.
Probably, yes. All right, now I'm starting from the beginning.
Good go.
1, 3, 2, 1, go.
Disney.
Yes, it's playing. No buffering. Mellow music playing. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine Dayveonne at this point is probably like 5 minutes ahead of me.
No.
You restarted?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And what is... Okay. Admittedly, this is a lot more mellow than I expected it to start as.
Mm-hmm.
But I love doing that trick. You ever do that with the water in a glass?
Mm-mm.
I used to do that when I was bartending. It was always fun to like just freak out people and let them be like, where is that coming from?
Do you still bartend or are you thinking about... Oh, wow.
Ooh, mazel tov. On occasion, whenever I'm called in to do so.
Okay.
Oh, this is some penance type shit. I don't know anyone who's familiar with Marvel Comics like I am, but I remember the character Penance. How he used to wear a body armor that had like all spikes on the inside that would punch into him as he moved as a form of like, you know, hurting himself over what he had done. Oh. Like, here's the thing. Something like that would probably hurt at first.
Right.
As you do it, it gets used to it because it's not like the shards are shooting straight up. They're just lying on you. That's how some people do like the whole walking across glass thing.
Gotcha. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a trick, but it's a little bit of a painful trick. Okay, so from what we saw, that was obviously Ethan Hawke's character. Yeah. Which, by the way, getting Ethan Hawke to do a Marvel TV show, that is a pull. The man is elusive when it comes to doing stuff like this. He never picks something without reading the script. Very selective, very Daniel Day-Lewis about it.
Right.
So the fact that they got him already gives me like a strong feeling about how they're going to go through this.
Yeah.
But all right, I'll stop with the emo stuff because I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking crazy. That's a good start. Shackled.
Hmm.
Someone had fun last night. All right, so what are we gathering about this guy from the start?
He has a split personality complex.
Well, he's on sand. He
Yeah.
sleeps around with sand. He's got a lot of books.
Um.
Seems a little neurotic, so
Yeah.
obviously didn't want someone coming in or going out. Aw. That's a little bit more of a high pitch than I'm usually used to with Oscar Isaac.
Right.
I forget, is he British or no? It's like
I
there are
heard
so many
he.
British actors that do American voices so well that like when they go back to it, I
No,
don't know
he's
if they're
Spanish.
acting because they're
No, he's
American
Spanish.
or if that's really them.
No, he's Spanish.
Like he's
I think he's
from
from
Spain?
South America.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll find out.
Yeah, because obviously he's in England at the moment, but it's one of those things where it's like I guess his character adopted the accent. I know what that's like. When I went to school in West Virginia, I ended up with a twang when every time I came back to Jersey. Ah, an Egyptian exhibit.
Yep,
There's always something.
Guatemala City. He was born.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, to be fair, it's like I like his work, but I don't know much about the man. He's like one of those actors that like likes to stay under the radar, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, and he's one. Well, that's how really I feel as though some actors can do or should be doing. Like you can stay under the radar, but for how long until somebody runs into you and be like, "Oh my god, you're."
Right.
Oh wow.
Oh, she's delightful.
Yeah.
No wonder he goes crazy. They had no sugary treats back then?
No.
Poor bastards. I say that as being a prime example of the downfall of sugar, but
Mm. Mm. Yo, I
woman, you
hate.
need some bread. Just stuff it in your face. Keep you quiet.
I
I'm
thought you would
sorry,
say.
but
I thought you were about to say she needs salad.
no, no. I'm just saying muzzle her. Please, I would never tell somebody of a particular size to go ahead and do something like that when I am of a particular size. That's the pot calling the pot black. Oh, I didn't know they had a team name.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope she's the first one gone. Seriously.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I can't, if you're starting off the series and there's already someone you don't like, it sets a precedent.
I got you.
It's because she reminds me of people I know. I don't know, but
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, who is he talking to?
Yeah. Oh. Mhm. Wow. You wanna know what would be funny if his this that guy move?
I mean, that give guys the credit. Like he is just staying still.
Mhm.
I'm waiting for him to break. No, it depends on the girl. Do it. Break. Break. Sigh. Do something. Wow, that guy is committed.
Wow.
Good for him.
Or is he actually a statue?
I don't think so. Looked too real to be a statue. Unless it's just a really good statue.
Mhm.
God. See, now you've got me questioning my own sanity while watching a movie about this guy being insane. How I would love to see how people actually do the one-handed thing with the Rubik's cube.
Mm. You know he probably got training for that.
I mean, a couple of days of practice, sure. I don't know if this is the kind of puzzle you should be doing before you go to bed. Like, I have nightmares just from bad turkey, so I can only imagine what reading up on that
Mm.
stuff would do to me. Oh, and looks like his jaw's dislocated.
Yeah.
Ah,
And they show blood. They show blood.
yes, that is blood. Only a slight bit. But I mean, there was blood in the other shows, wasn't there?
Yeah, but not in the beginning of the shows.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, snap.
Oh, jeez. Now, of course, Mark, who they're referring to, is probably Mark Spector,
Yeah,
the well-known alias for Moon Knight.
right.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't think Steven has he played a part in the comics or no? Is this something they're
He
just creating for the
he's one of
show?
the split personalities.
But is it something that's like regularly shown, or is this like just something they made up? Since obviously
Probably
personalities can
something
always
to make
differ.
that was made up.
Okay. On there's Mr. Glass Moccasins. People touching him like he's Jesus. Now he is from the comics, that much I know. But
Yeah.
as far as like a superhero persona, I don't think he has one. Oh, that never sounds good.
Mm,
So Ahmed, I'm guessing, is another Egyptian god.
yeah,
So essentially, he has powers similar to what Moon Knight would, in the fact that he's blessed by an Egyptian god.
right.
Harrow, that's his name. Oh, but the scale says otherwise. Did she just drop dead?
Yep.
Damn. Stand out a little more, why don't you? It feels like liar, liar. It's like I'm trying to do the right thing and it's not letting me. That is good. And you have to
Mhm.
give credit to actors that can like do
Yeah.
physical humor like that. Like I know it's not necessarily meant to be funny, but it just looks great when they like just are so
Oh.
stiff. Wow.
What? Yo!
That is a bloody hand. Jeez. So apparently the
Yo!
personalities can just like switch on and off like that.
Right.
Like a light. Which can't be good for the psyche. Like if there's no like build up or, setup for stuff like that, I can only imagine how fractured it all is. That is my van. Like that's gonna stop him. Oh, it's your van. Okay, I'll give it back.
Hmm. Let me leave.
Ah, cupcakes, nice.
He got cupcakes. Oh,
Okay,
I hate those
high
roads.
speed chase through a foreign country with Wham. I would have only figured from like a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
George Michael, awesome.
Pick me.
You go. I know it's high speed, but it's just so joyous.
Oh.
This is not a nice country. I don't care if it's a cupcake truck. Seriously.
I love cupcakes.
I'm sorry about the cupcake.
What the heck?
Wow.
Yo!
Just, oh no. And
Ooh!
wham! Wham! Literally, wham! Break! Nope. And now he's driving backwards. Well, I get the voice is probably like whatever god inhabits the moon or whatever that he's talking to, but
Right.
it sounds so much like Venom talking to him. You feel that? Like the language, the
Oh!
dialogue, just the sound of it. Okay, come on now, wait. Wow. Now I'm not even sure if that like really just happened in real time or if that was just a dream.
Good question.
What? I mean, it didn't happen to Nemo, so see. Does he?
Hmm.
At this point, what day is it?
Good question.
I mean, we've seen this in movies before where it's like you go ahead on an adventure and you think it was just like last night, but you could easily have been gone for a week, whether it's a coma or whatever. Well, that's encouraging, guy. Thanks.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sorry. It takes you this long to figure out what day it is.
Yeah.
Just give me another water and some bread. Man, when people go off being vegan, they just go off the deep end.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Ew.
No, well done is good. What are you talking about? Depending on who sees it and does it right.
Ah,
What? What? What?
I'm
What?
sorry. A
I do
center
eat
cut
medium rare.
fillet? A
No,
center cut fillet and you're doing it well done.
no,
No.
I do eat medium rare, but I don't eat it raw. No.
I mean,
I
okay,
like
fine.
my
If he's
steak
vegan and he's going for meat, I guess make sure there isn't any blood. Fine. I understand
right.
the mentality. But still, you're doing yourself a disservice. Sorry, us fat guys, we are connoisseurs to a certain extent. Gourmands, if you will.
Oh Lord.
Hey, me and Gusto from Ratatouille, man, we know what we're talking about.
I know, but depends. It depends on what type of meat, what type of part of the cow you're.
Oh, he's eating the chocolates by himself. This is sad. It's like me on Valentine's.
You gonna give the fish chocolate.
I mean, it's not a dog. Besides, fish in the ocean probably eat a lot worse.
Fish didn't even want it.
What? Oh, okay. Scratch marks. Something's covered. So, what are you hiding from yourself?
Hmm. Good question.
Always a good question.
So are we dealing with 3 personalities or
I mean, from what I can gather, it's really just the two, and there's the third voice, which, knowing my comic lore, would just be the god that he talks to. Interesting. Layla,
Dumb champ. Layla.
but mostly Layla. Wow. Now there's Mark again. This is starting to turn into like that one episode of Archer where he loses his mind and becomes Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Steven. They're coming for you, Steven. Get him. Get him. That's never a good sign.
Yeah.
No, not all the books. Okay, I think we've seen this clip on the internet at least.
Did we?
I think it was one of the ones they released.
Hmm.
This really has some good like horror elements to it.
Yeah. Not scary, but
Suspenseful.
psychological. More psychological.
Yeah. Kind of like in a Grudge, Oculus sort of feel to it. Maybe even like a Lights Out. Yep, there we go. That is a creature. She probably thinks he's a tweaker. Please don't kill me. Like, Claire, let me in.
Mm.
Not too strange for a bus.
Yeah.
Well- They really are making him mad. God.
Yeah, he probably lost his.
I guess since just the weekend went by, they didn't realize he had been missing.
Mm-hmm. Or the other one just plays the part.
God damn it, Ronnie. Lovely.
Mm.
Kind of got like a Ghost Rider death stare, penance stare sort of feel to it.
Oh shit!
God. This is why I don't get tattoos.
This is mm,
They can get away with that because they own it now. Obviously, it's not going to end that easily.
right.
Even he's confused now. It's like, yeah, because there's nothing wrong with Steven. Steven's a good boy. Steven's got a fish. Steven has books. Steven has a job. Steven's got a pain in the ass boss. We can all relate.
Right.
I gotta say, you're a lot more focused on this show than I'd say you've been on like other ones, man. Are you digging it?
Yes, this is really good.
I mean, it's definitely a little more faster paced than I would have expected for being the first episode. We're really just like getting into things. The interesting thing is, again, this is someone that people probably aren't very familiar with, so they're probably giving just enough exhibition,
Mm.
exi- what's the word I'm looking for? Exposition
Yeah, I'm
to
not gonna
detail
lie.
exactly what to look at and what to
Oh
look for.
snap, bro!
Oh, come on!
Yo, this show is fire right now, son.
You're just loving all this psychological madness.
Yes.
By the way, exactly how many more minutes do we have on this? Not many.
8 minutes and 23 seconds, 21.
And that's going to include credits too. So someone's going to have to give eventually. Ah, that's a creature. That's a shadow of a creature. That's a statue of two monkeys. Looks like two monkeys. Ooh. That what kind of what is that? A jackal?
I have
It's a
no
jackal.
idea.
Jackal. It's a jackal. It's a jackal,
It's a
right? I think it's
jackal?
a jackal. It's a jackal. Yeah, definite horror.
Oh, this is fire, son. Yo.
Oh, you see the stuff etched in on the walls in the
Yeah.
background? The detail. That is how you finish off an episode. Wow.
Yo. 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 Way better than Batman. Way better than Batman.
To be fair, you understand where I draw the comparison. Obviously, a hooded vigilante. It's working more in the
I'm
shadows
glad I
than in
got
broad
the comic
daylight.
book, bro. I'm glad I got the creator of the comic book to sign that comic book. And it's in my chest right now. I am super stoked. This is fire right there.
Oh, so you're that
Entertaining.
much of a fan that you went as far as to get the creator autograph or artist
Well,
autograph.
no, I basically won the autograph, to be honest with him and Scarlet was it Black Widow.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
And I never really know too much about Black Moon Knight. I really didn't know too much about him. But after watching this first episode, fire. Fire, son. Fire.
Yeah, this definitely is without a doubt the darkest thing that they've made. Even the
I told
credits.
I
have
called it.
really just like this horror
I
movie feel.
called it. I called it, ladies and gentlemen. I called it. I said this is gonna be dark. He said, I don't know. Disney never did nothing dark.
Oh, that's F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
And Ethan Hawke, man. Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, these end credits definitely have like Daredevil opening credits feel. I like that.
Yo.
Not only there's
Yo.
going to be necessarily a little thing at the end. I don't think there is, but
Good time.
still a very impressive first episode. I would say, nothing
Yo.
too crazy. You certainly get a sense of the kind of environment that the main person that we've been following, Steven, is being put through.
Right.
You get a nice little taste of, you know, the adversary, as it were, Arthur Harrow. So
Mhm.
it's nice, all encompassing in itself. Like this could easily be a short film, like one of those Marvel one shots that they used to do back in the day.
Or it could have been a movie, to be honest with you. The way the thing was set up, it could have been a movie.
Probably, if they had decided to go with a two screen version,
Hmm.
as opposed to starting an origin story right here on television, it really could have. But I think it does set a nice precedent knowing that we can still do something of like an origin story. Although I
Mhm.
wouldn't necessarily call this an origin story because we never
Nah,
saw how he became what
exactly.
it is. It's just that we know it exists.
Because it would have to go into the actual person, not Steven.
Right. And chances are we'll probably get an episode of that where like it flashes back to where it all started, sure.
Mhm.
But as far as an introduction episode, um I'd say as far as introductions into Marvel period, this is right up there with introducing T'Challa and Black Panther in Civil War. You know,
Right.
it showcases everything you need to know and leaves just enough to keep you intrigued as to where it goes from there.
And bro, the violence in this film. The
Oh
violence
my
in
god,
this
you with
one.
the violence.
The violence, son. Disney stepping the game up, son. Disney stepping it up. Disney. It's getting bloody up in here.
To be fair, a lot of the violence was more after fact. You know, it's not like we actually saw anyone getting bloodied or anyone
No,
getting shot. It's
no,
all
no, it
it
didn't
blinks
matter.
and then it's been
It didn't
done.
matter. It didn't matter.
It didn't-
It didn't matter. Disney's getting dark. We're about to see the dark side of Disney.
Again, we're only seeing one character though. So I mean, obviously if this is going to be a success, it probably will lead into the rebirth or reemergence of some other characters that we know. Obviously, we already know we're getting Blade eventually. Whether or
And
not he's going to
the Dark
premiere in
Knight
movies or in television, we don't know.
and the Black Knight.
Um, we know there uh,
The Black Knight.
Black Knight is also coming out, and he's definitely got a bit of a sordid history as well as in the
Mhm.
comics. They have Ghost Rider back, and we'll
Well,
probably
but
see some version of him.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Which
Um,
version?
and then obviously Punisher, which is probably like one of the darkest, especially mainstream characters.
I
Now that they
say,
brought that from Netflix, there was always the possibility of rebooting that, especially considering a lot of people found that it was on par with Daredevil as far
mm,
as how well executed. Executed. Well, I shouldn't have used that word,
and I
but
know and I know Ryan was like, "You're too darn quiet."
you
Yeah.
really are. I mean, I know we're supposed to be like a watch party, and we're not supposed to necessarily detract too much from the original show, so this way people can go ahead and appreciate it. And we're basically just adding on. But
Mm.
boy, you were just focused.
Yo, this is like, yo, all I have to say is whoever directed this first episode, kudos, bro. Kudos. Kudos, man. Kudos.
But just to draw a parallel here, was this first episode better or worse than the first episode of Peacemaker? Because I feel as far as like gritty comic book television series, especially on streaming, after watching Peacemaker, that has pretty much become the gold standard. So now it's going to be put up against the microscope in that respect.
Right. But compared to Peacemaker in this, it's like their own different genre. Like I could compare Peacemaker with Deadpool. This is something totally different. It has no comparison
All right, all right.
because you're dealing with gore, a little bit of Deadpool, a little bit of horror, into all in one episode.
I'd say a lot more than just a little bit of horror, though.
So,
This
psychological
bordered
horror.
on Insidious.
It's more psychological horror, but it's just a little bit of that. Oh my god, or then oh my god, I'm jumping. Oh my god, what's going on? But yeah, I know a lot of people never see me like this in the last couple of episodes, but it was long overdue. But this right here, I'm sorry to say, if I wanted to compare Peacemaker, don't get me wrong, Peacemaker is also I will watch it over and over again. Just by this first episode, I will watch this all over again because
Wow.
I will watch this over again too. So it's like it's hard to compare, but if I had to one up, I will watch Moonlight just because it gave you that one up of entitlement.
So you're instantly sold. That's good.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what Scott would probably feel if he was here right now. He probably enjoy it as well too. But um, I mean, I'm looking at this from simply an analytical sort of thing because I mean,
Yeah.
again, anything of this genre, anything comic book oriented, I'm always going to give a fair shake. Um, I do have to say that again, for this being the first trek for this character, especially for Oscar Isaac,
Mhm.
who I've always seen him as like the kind of person to do a different kind of character in everything he's done. Like, you know, who he is as Poe Dameron in Star Wars is not who he is in Ex Machina, is
No.
not who he is in Scenes from a Marriage or stuff like that. You know, he's very, very versatile.
Right. And this
So
and this showing the range. Like, look at him playing the main character that we've been introduced to, compared to got to the end, you see the actual character from the comic book telling him to give me my body. Let me take
yeah,
over.
no, I mean it's very day and night the way he was able to present himself. Even not even before that, even before he had like mirror image to mirror image, just the physical attributes of what he's doing, whether it's you know being shy and timid or the whole thing with when he first meets Arthur and the whole thing with the scarab and you know
Mhm.
the body juxtapositions. It's he's really going all out in this and I'm very happy that Disney has gone ahead and used one of their contract players because basically when you're signed into Disney they'll use you for whatever like
Mhm.
that's part of the reason I think Oscar Isaac even got this role because they had him on lock because of Star Wars and they
Right.
always try to like bring people in house rather than try to get someone from the outside. So if they were going to pick anybody, I'm glad that they chose him. He's really going ahead and fitting everything into this role that is making it palatable for people that don't know the character, and it's you know making him easily more likable in that sense. Rather than if
Right.
they, I think if they had started off with just Mark Spector being Mark Spector, it may have been a little hard to swallow.
Right.
So in that sense, I'm happy to see it. And even Ethan Hawke with the little bit of time he had, I already kind of like yeah, I fear him a little. This is not the same guy from Training Day, you know?
This is not the same guy from Daybreakers.
Oh, God. Oh, I forgot all about that one.
That wasn't really a bad film. That was really a good film.
And credit to F. Murray Abraham. God, like, he's one of those guys that's like, when you recognize him. But the voice here, it almost sounded like he was doing his best Sean Connery.
Yeah.
And it worked. Ah, but yeah,
But
this was not a
overall,
bad first episode. I'm glad that, and I'm glad they're not doing like 2 episodes or 3 episodes to start with or anything like that. You know,
right,
this is
because that's what I
just
was
enough to wet the
anticipating.
palate.
Yeah, because I was anticipating a second episode all on the
Right.
same day. And then when they didn't do it, I'm like, "Oh, they're just on one episode. I could deal with this." Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's the right idea. I mean, Lord knows they have enough coming out on Disney Plus this year that they have the time and room to go ahead and pace it however they want to. And I'm glad that
Right,
this is going to have a full 6 weeks breathing room for people to really go ahead and get into it. Because I mean, personally, I don't think there's anything right now that's really even going to be competing against it. So
right.
this will hopefully grab a lot of attention and continue to grow as the weeks go on. But
Matter of fact,
that's yeah, that's what we thought. Obviously, we want to know what you thought. So if you went ahead and watched along with us, let us know in the comments wherever you happen to be watching this, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, whatever else social media we got. It, maybe Twitter. Is there? Yeah, we got Twitter. Go ahead and just let us know what you all thought about the show. If you're going to go ahead and watch the second episode, or if maybe you just saw this and it's like, I've seen enough. All opinions are welcome here, and
right.
we will definitely be going ahead and doing this next week. Again, 5 p.m. Wednesday, normal time, Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 2 o'clock on the West Coast. Scott will probably be here to join us. If not, then it's just going to be us going again, and it's going to be mostly me talking while he's actually watching. Uh, but outside of that, yeah, we'll look forward to next week. Until then, I've been Ryan O'Regan. That's
And
been Devani.
Davion
And
Buckley.
I don't. Is there usually a closing to the watch parties? Like, do we have anything to say specific? Because I don't do that, so I don't know.
Me either. Like, matter of fact, we could make one like saying, "Stay tuned and keep watching, guys. This is our watch party. Tales from the film set. Keep it here."
Yeah, keep watching. I like that.
And
Oh,
then
okay. You
add
were doing a freeze frame thing. I wasn't sure. I was like, if we're doing the freeze frame, you're got the guns up, and I'm the one that's saying, "Don't shoot me."
oh
It's
my
like,
god, you gotta make it a just keep it here on Tales from the Film Set. I'm Davion Bussey. This is Ryan. We love you. Also,
we
make
will see you next week.
yeah, keep comments on, subscribe, everything. We out.
Yes, follow along, watch with us. Good night. Good moon night.
Nice